So I made a boo boo right there. I forgot to put the intro music into the countdown because I don't know what happened, but so I don't know where the previous setup from the last video went, but it had all the stuff set up in there. And it didn't have that. So then I just started adding the things in there, but I forgot the music. But if you are on the podcast, I apologize for all the dead air. Maybe I can go through and cut that before you listen to it. But anyhow, um, welcome to your Wednesday night conversation. This is live with Fifi and Freddie. Um, I am Felicia
Yes.
Fifi Minor,
You have to think
and
about it.
I was gonna say I look less like Fifi today, but I'm always here. Um, but
I mean, you could have put
it
on some
is.
fucking lip gloss or something at least. Jesus
Oh, I
Christ.
could look. I just got this like somebody gifted me this a while back. It is pumpkin spice lip gloss.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Hmm.
Oh, oh,
Uh-huh.
much better, much better. Yes,
You don't like my
that
dry
made
lips?
all the difference.
Hmm. Like blush on too, but I can get that too
Oh
while
dear
we're here.
God, here we go. It's like someone's
We
auntie
can do.
is like trying to.
I mean,
Oh.
cross dressing is the thing right now. So right.
Oh, look at that. You might want to put a
Hmm.
little bit on your nose just to cut the shine.
Oh, like the cool kids do.
Right. There you go. Lovely. Wonderful. Oh my God, I didn't even know it was
Yes.
you. The transformation was
Oh, we don't speak of
astounding. It's like
trans. We don't
I
speak of
blinked.
trans.
I
We can't
blinked
speak of
and
trans because
oh,
we might be
sorry.
deleted or
Let me what are some synonyms for transformation? Hang on, let me you
I don't
keep
know.
going with the thing.
So, so we have a jam-packed show this evening because um the world that we live in is full of satire and headlines. That's what I feel like.
Oh,
Hmm.
conversion is another word for transformation. Let's not use
Oh, we
that word
can't
right
use
now
that word
either.
either. Mm-mm.
Metamorphosis, maybe. How about that one? Metamorphosis. That's more
Until they
butterfly-esque.
until they outlaw
Uh,
it, yeah. Hmm.
like renewal, revolution.
Oh,
That
oh,
oh,
oh.
not the context is a little odd for revolution. Shift,
Mm.
maybe. I don't know.
It's a
That's
shift for sure. Mm.
Oh, and thesaurus.com just gave me an ad for Eroxon. It helps you get an erection.
Oh, know your audience.
Right. It's only
Know your
$26.99
audience.
on Prime.
Oh. If it's
Uh,
affordable, it probably won't fix anything. Um, but we're gonna talk about Boobgate. That's what I'm calling it. That's what I'm calling
yeah,
it.
that works for
We're gonna talk
me.
about um, getting older. Getting older. Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't.
it's been a week.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's been a
Hmm.
week. I mean, in the last week, Felicia has like transformed into like your great auntie just before your eyes. She went,
Yeah. Hmm. Don't tell your mom.
It's
Don't tell
fine.
your mom.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I didn't fill in the question of the week. This is like
Nope,
my.
you didn't, and I didn't either. It's okay.
It's okay.
We'll skip that part.
So
We'll just
but I do have a question. Um,
oh.
so I posted something and I got a couple messages. No, there's nothing wrong with my life. I may have led people in the wrong direction, but I said I am doing my best to be excited about life.
You
And what
post a
I
pig book something, and then everybody's gonna be all fucking crazy and shit. You know this.
well, no, I don't know this because usually when I'm going off, I usually go right to it and say what I need to say, and then it's over. Um, yeah, Bootgate. You haven't heard of Bootgate? We'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about it. So I wanted to know, what are people excited about right now? I know you're excited about a couple of things. Um, what are we excited about
Why
right
is that
now?
not moving over?
Oh, you have
I
to
put the
like
I put the chat up there. Usually it moves us over automatically.
hold on.
I'm like, I'm trying to fix things. I don't know why. That's weird. I don't know why. Why did it?
You turn off the overlay because it's not an overlay.
I didn't know we had an overlay. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Duh.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry. I am so thrown off this week that
Looks all different. Hang on.
yeah,
Try that again. Keep going. That's weird.
I
It looks
am
different than it
totally
usually.
off this week. And so does this make it better? Because
Oh,
it was
how'd
about
you do
that
that?
big. The size. It's all about the size.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Um
Okay, that's fine.
but anyhow, um so we are playing it by ear. I am not wearing the full zhuzh like I usually am because of things that happened on the way here. Um, again, vague book. But I really want to know what people are excited about in life right now, despite all the fuckery that's going on. I would say that um, I learned something about myself this week, and I'm excited about new opportunities.
That's a good way to look at that, since I know what you're talking about.
And I will post about it in full detail on Patreon.
I am probably most excited about my upcoming delayed, belated honeymoon at Disneyland in May.
Yes.
I'm very excited about that.
Yes.
I'm very
I love a
excited about
good
that.
fireworks show at Disneyland too.
Yes. Although,
Are you staying
depending on
for it?
like, oh no, for sure. But also depending on like if like how long you're staying.
Uh-huh.
If you see like the fireworks like one night, the other nights that you're there, go on the rides because the lines are nothing during the
Oh,
fireworks. Because everybody's
that's a
down
good
on Main Street
idea.
watching the fireworks. So if you're like, oh, the fireworks are great, we've already seen them.
They still have the lines operating.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. And
Oh,
so while everybody's watching the fireworks, the wait times on things are minimal. So if you don't really care about the fireworks or like, whatever, go take the chance to like go like either re-ride some things that you want to ride again or ride some things that you haven't, ridden yet that you're waiting on. Stuff like that. Like that is
what a good idea.
I
Hmm.
know. Follow me for more tips.
Oh, depending on what we're
Also, we're
talking about.
still we're still if people want to come with us, we're still open to that since my partner still needs people to ride the rides that I can't ride with her.
I forgot about that. Oh,
So
how
that's still a thing. You got to pay
unfortunate.
your own way, but
Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I'm
what?
playing with buttons while you're talking.
Oh my god.
That's
So that's still a
cute.
thing. But that's probably what I am most excited about currently.
Hmm. So if you're
Oh,
I like that
that's
one.
that's
That's
fun.
cute.
That's different.
Um, so that is in May, huh? Hmm.
Mhm.
Because you want to support us and you like all the things that we do, you too could support us largely, like our community on Patreon, exclusively on Patreon. Um, that button
I
still
know.
works
And
good
I
now.
got the after show up like
You did it like the day after.
super quick last week. Usually I try to get it up by Friday. If my week is slow at work, then I will often have it up by Thursday, but Friday is my goal. Sometimes I miss it. I'm sorry. I'm human.
Wow, it must have been really slow last week then.
Yes, last week was slow, which yes.
That's odd. That's very
Mm,
peculiar.
it's the very end of the month, and I rolled in right at back at the end of the month, so I did nothing
Oh,
last month.
your vacation was timed perfectly, is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We like to thank our patrons. Oh, that's the other thing that's missing, the graphic that goes there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize, like, I had to schedule this, like, I came in and nothing was done. So I had to try and do
Hey.
this. And I'm just kidding. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what's missing. And I'm like, why is this not working? It's different from, I think, the last time I was doing this. So I'm like, I was trying to figure out what was missing and it was weird. So I'm like, okay, let me.
Oh, I just used what I had created before to create the new show.
Uh,
Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'll just build on this one and keep building on this one and
I'm
don't fuck it
sorry.
up the next time. God
Well,
damn
do
it.
your job next time.
I was trying to do my other job, the one that
Well,
keeps the
that's
lights
just
on.
silly. That's just silly. Who wants to do the other job? This is the only one that matters. We just need to get people
Um,
to pay us
I mean,
appropriately.
if they wanted to join our Patreon, I would gladly give up that job. But
Right?
you would have to pay both of our salaries.
That's true. Yeah,
And
that is
I don't
true.
know. Yeah. I would love to see
Mm.
that. Anyhow, but you can go to patreon.com/live with Fifi and Freddie and support us like patrons like Bill, Brandon, Cassandra, Kirsten, Michelle, Dee, Drake Jensen, Casey Starr, Carrie and Corey, Joan, who just got engaged.
I know they proposed to
Um,
each other. It was fantastic.
yeah. Laura Madamascu, who just had a
She
birthday.
did. She just had that big old half century birthday.
Oh, real? Oh, ooh.
Hmm. I
It's
know.
hard
I'm not
for
far
me to
behind
believe
either.
that
Ugh.
we are in this. Hmm, I
which
don't
is
know.
which is which is why I'm talking about what I'm talking about this evening. So
Yeah, it's hard for me to believe that we're there.
I
Anyway,
know.
and the Grand Arbiter, we can't forget him.
No, we
Um,
love him. Okay.
Nicole, Patricia Mason, and Shannon.
You are not
Hmm,
wearing a Wigs of a Kind wig. Neither am I.
this is
Sorry,
natural,
Marissa.
boo.
That is natural. I can't decide if I need you to just like grow that shit out
A
or
lot of
if
people
you.
that I have seen, because at first, like when I sent you the video a couple weeks ago, it was a little ratted and tatted because
Yeah, I
it
was
was
like,
in
oh,
between.
thank you.
But now it has gone so I will say full circle. Um, and I don't mind it too much. The only thing that's gonna drive me crazy is I don't like hair on my ear.
Mm.
And when it gets hot, I'm gonna be hot and have hair on my ear.
You could just
So
go for like the good 80s like flat top, like the really tall 80s flat
oh, I
top.
don't know.
I'm not hating the like the gray, the silver in there though. It's very distinguished.
I've been gray since I was like in my 20s.
Mm.
So don't bother me none. I'm waiting to become a silver fox.
I'm just jealous that you still have your hair.
Oh.
Meanwhile, mine is
I can't apologize for that. I'm so sorry. I cannot. I
it's
cannot do
fine.
that.
It's
Mm-mm.
fine.
But we'd like to thank Marissa for being a huge supporter of us. If you see any promos, actually, if you see me wearing a wig, most of the time it is a Wigs of a Kind wig because
Mm-hmm.
she
Same.
has.
I have a few that aren't, but most of my like, if you see my good wigs, those are Marissa. And anytime I see somebody like, hey, who makes like affordable, good like drag king wigs or whatever, and I'm like,
Hmm.
go see Marissa. Like her shit is good
Hmm.
and her prices are reasonable. Eh,
Yeah. So, like her page on Facebook and bye,
yes,
buy more, and tell her that you heard
that we sent you.
her name from us.
Yes, yes.
Yes. And then maybe she'll send us more hair because you told her.
It's like one of those. It's like the deal with like the socks. It's like when you the Bombas or whatever it is. If you buy
Mm-hmm.
a wig, then she'll send a wig to a drag person in need. That's me. I need.
That's us. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're
Thank you.
welcome. Hmm.
I now have a full-on collection because before she was sponsoring us, I used to buy them from her all the time.
I never used to think about wigs too much
It's because
until
you
like,
had hair, but I still
uh,
encourage if there are kings watching, I still would encourage
oh
that
no, for
you
sure.
'cause I see some of the hair or I see, like, some of the things that you all do to your hair, and I
Hmm.
think, "Oh my god, that's so damaging." Um,
Oh no, 100%. Like that's.
and if you can like, some people put things in their like, you're wearing the
Hmm.
horns, and
Yep.
they, like, put it in their actual hair. I'm
Hmm.
like, "No, I would rather you destroy a wig than your own
Right.
hair."
Right. Yeah,
Like
no, there's a I don't I think, well, as one does, or one should anyway, like as your art grows and evolves, you do different things. So it was like,
mhm,
the occasional sort of wig here and there, nothing crazy. And then like when she started sending me some like that were more sort of elaborate, like the pink mohawk one that like has the
mhm.
braid down the back, and a few of the other ones like that. Like those are some of my favorite wigs, and I love it when I can't cross my legs. I love it when I'm able to like bust some of those out, and it it's easier now that I don't have hair because I don't have to worry about like.
Stuffing all this
Right, I don't
hair
have to worry
in
about getting
there.
hair under a wig cap. I don't have to worry about getting like if it's one of the mohawks, I don't have to worry about like getting wig glue or whatever in my hair and then trying to get it out. And so I highly encourage wigs. I think that they're fun and they make things interesting and they
And there's
change stuff
so
up.
many people now that are making, mm, uh, masculine-centered hair
Hmm.
pieces, um, that there really isn't an excuse, really. Like,
Right.
even short hair, like, I have seen
Hmm.
people come through with, like, some nice lace front, short hair,
Hmm.
like, almost down to the scalp, it looks like, and you're like, "How does that work?"
I
So,
know.
I
That's
encourage
that's
everyone to
that's impressive. I need to
get
get
into
like a
it.
couple that are like that, like the just short, like boy hair for different
Mhm.
things. I'm gonna work on that. But anyway,
No, put that on a
anyway,
note, Marissa. I know you're not here right now, but I know you listen later.
right.
So,
I just
put
need
that
like
on there.
the short, like just general like boy wig, like short, and then
Like a
just
buzz cut kinda
yeah,
thing.
maybe a
Sharp
little bit more
fade.
hair on top. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I need to fix the note that comes up on there. I didn't realize that it still had our old name on it.
Oh, whoops. Yes, it does.
It just won't go away.
It's fine.
How was
It's
your
fine.
weekend? I feel like
I,
you should go second because you would be the greatest segue into
yeah,
the
go
next
ahead.
topic.
You can start.
I don't really have anything to report. Uh,
Okay, good. I mean,
that's
that's
it.
no news is good news sometimes.
I know. We were gonna go to Rainbows, but I don't know what happened. Guess we just decided not to. Um,
Yeah, we didn't either. Yeah, this, yeah, yeah. We went to
sorry.
the it was the last weekend of the Ren Fair, so Saturday we went to the Ren Fair for the last
Oh,
time.
that's right.
And like I've been, sort of officially back at work. It's been
What's
slow, thank
that?
God. I'm like
What's
it's
that?
I managed to time my vacation perfectly, so I like at the very beginning of the month, work is usually slow, and at the very end of the month, work is usually slow. So I was gone for the chunk in the middle. So by the time I got back, I was just like, whatever. uh, um,
Strategic
uh,
is what I like to call it.
right. So yesterday, for those of you that have been following along, I've been talking about I've been having foot problems. I have the bone spur. Um, I finally went to the podiatrist and I got myself a fancy new accessory. I like to call it Das Boot. Um,
Das
yeah,
Boot.
I I'm in a walking boot for probably a good 6 weeks. I'm also going to start PT here very soon for 6 weeks. And to add insult to injury, not only am I in a walking boot, but I am inside the walking boot. I have heel rises that there's inside my boot, which give me about yay much of a lift. And what it's designed to do is it's designed to keep my my Achilles tendon, like it keeps my foot like, in this position, right? So that takes the stress off of my Achilles tendon.
Mhm.
So
He's thrilled.
the problem now though is my other leg, knee, and foot are starting to hurt because now there's almost a like 2.5 inch, almost 3 inch discrepancy between my feet, between my legs. So my right leg is
Oh,
now shorter than my left leg, and it's a, it's an issue. So you know what? It's fine. I'll just move the boot from one foot to the other. It,
I was gonna ask you about that too. Um, so a lady at work had a boot like that, and she bought these things that you put on top, not on top of your shoes, but it's like
under
you.
you strap them in, and then they give you like a
Yeah,
platform. We looked at those. They're like $35 on Amazon.
and it worked
I
really well for her. She was having the hip pain, and she's I don't know if she would mind me saying this, but I'm not saying her name, so I don't know why she
Right.
wouldn't. But but her hip, she's much older than us, and her hip was starting to hurt, and the doctor was like, "Well, we can't have like your hip
Right.
going out." And
Yeah, I
then
may have to get that next payday, and it's just annoying. I don't know. It's
and with that, we should introduce the tip.
right. So my tip this evening, we're going to talk about getting older. And
I have no idea what that is.
it's
As I brush my grays.
right. It's like I'm sort of at this weird crossroads, like a lot of our friends are, um, mind you, I'm probably one of the oldest of like our, like my friends that actually like hang out, but like Madame
Are you?
Askew just hit like a half century, and like I'm going to be 47 this year.
Oh my god.
And while it
Scott's gonna be
doesn't
50 this year.
like, it doesn't seem old, but on the other hand, it's past middle age. Like let's be real. I'm now closer to 50 than I am to 40. And if you're gonna look at actual middle age, I think people still sort of like 50 is like middle age, right? It's not if you think of our actual lifespan.
What is
Because,
that?
well, what's like the average lifespan? 75, 80, right?
I thought
So
we were making up to 90 now.
it depends on genetics. It depends on, like, there's a lot of fucking
I mean, if you
factors.
got your dad's genetics, I don't know.
I know my father is never going to die. Um, ever. He's going to be like
Mm-mm.
my maternal grandmother who just survives out of spite. Um, but like, I mean, even then, like 45 is a halfway point to 90, right? So,
Mhm.
40 is halfway to 80. So if you think about it, like middle
Oh,
age is
no. So I'm
younger than
middle-aged.
what we think, what we tend to think. And it there's a lot of things that I have to like kind of come to terms with. And
Well, it's
it's
better than
it's
when people were only living until they were, like, 13.
I mean, right. I mean, if you weren't married by the time you were 16, you were an old maid. but
Yeah,
it's
so
because you had like 18 babies by the time you're 23 and then you died at 30. So hey, I mean, yes,
yay!
things are different. Science, vaccines, that kind of thing has like, definitely helped improve, except the fact that our
Yes,
healthcare system is
thank you.
complete shit. Thank you, Billzilla. But but it's still like it's tricky kind of realizing where
Mm,
I'm at in life. You know what I mean? Because like on one hand, I don't feel particularly old, but on the other hand, I'm like, oh my god, like when people are like, you're only as old as you feel, and I'm like, great, I'm like 876 years old. But it's like, so
I like to think
my
I'm 876 years old and thriving, so
right. I mean, I am old and thriving. Um, my body doesn't recover as well as it used to, or as fast as it used to. You know, I
mhm.
I have leftover shit from COVID, including my sinuses, my ears, all the wonderful things that triggered that will be with me now until I die. So thank you, COVID. That was swell. Um, One of the things that kind of clued me into, oh, you are not a spring chicken anymore, is the fact that I'm getting like weird hair in weird places.
Amen to that. Mhm.
And that is definitely not a like young dude thing. That is definitely an older man thing, because that is like I'm I I remember the first time I found like a stray hair on my earlobe. I went to go
Mhm.
brush it off and it didn't move, and I was like, "Oh fuck, no." I went to go find some fucking tweezers and pulled that shit. That
I
was
get
not
those all
okay.
the time.
That
All
was
the time.
not okay. And in my ears, I'm like,
Mhm.
"Oh no. No,
So,
no, no,
the
no."
last, like, week, I've been, like, trying to, like, figure out how to get there's, like, a hair that's, like, in my ear canal, but it's growing this way,
Oh
and
fuck that shit.
I'm, like, trying to grab it, but I keep, like, missing it, and I'm like, "Oh god." I don't wanna, like,
Get
hit
that,
my
wax that shit.
eardrum.
Just fucking wax that shit.
Oh god. Don't say that
Have
too
have
loud, because
have
John likes wax.
See,
No.
I don't mind getting my ears waxed, doesn't hurt for me. Getting my nose
Oh, it
waxed
hurts
does.
me.
So fuck that. Getting my ears waxed doesn't hurt.
I'm
I'd rather
just
get my
just
ears waxed than my nose waxed any fucking day.
well,
And I'm all of a sudden now getting these like gigantic fucking hairs in my eyebrows. And I'm like, why does this one fucking hair grow 90 times faster than the other hair in my eyebrows? So that every once in a while I'm like, this thing is like 6 inches long. I'm like,
mhm.
what the hell? This is not
That's the hair
okay.
that has dreams. It's
I'm
trying
like,
to get to
there.
the top of your head.
Right. That's gonna be my comb over. I'm like,
Mhm.
no, this shit is not okay. Not okay. It's
It
eh,
could be. It could be.
no, no, mm-mm. No. I'd rather shave my eyebrows off and just dry them on. Although you can't see them anyway. I'm like, it's just except for the one fucking long ass hair that like has a
Decides to
mind of
come
its
around.
own.
Mhm.
It's but despite that, I have kind of learned over the last few years that getting older doesn't mean that I have to stop having fun. Like, you see some folks that they hit a certain age and all of a sudden they get serious. Like, oh, well, now I have to, work 80 hours a week and now I have to, you know what I mean? And it's like
I mean, do you
they
have to talk about it on the show? You could have just told me in private.
I'm
Can't you?
sorry. But it's like, like they stop, and it's
Mhm.
like you don't have to stop doing what you enjoy. Like even if you have a family, even if you have kids, there's still ways to do things. To I know. But it's like if you stop having fun, if you stop doing things you enjoy, then you might as well your life is
Oh,
already
tell
over, you know what I
me.
mean? And it's like I still enjoy performing. I don't do it as often
Mm.
as I used to, and I'm mostly okay with that. Not completely okay with it, but mostly. I enjoy going to places like Disneyland. Like I love being a big ass fucking kid. I love like Disney bounding and walking into Disneyland and just being all giddy and happy and excited and being able to act like a big kid. Like I love that. Um I only just started getting into cosplay, like, 5, 6 years, 7 years ago. Like, it's been recent.
Fairly recent. Mhm.
Like, I dabbled here and there, but then it's only with my partner that we started doing it more, doing it, really putting thought into things for, different cons and events and stuff. And it's like I love doing that. Like, it's
Full on, ladies and gentlemen, please. Like full. We should take a moment in the next episode to show some of the pictures that were taken at the con, the recent con,
oh yeah, some of them are
because
good.
those
And
are
they're even
hmm,
even some of the ones of me, I'm like, oh look, that's me. Um but it's like I don't want to not do these things. I want to be able to enjoy myself. I just need to make sure that I pack things like Tylenol and ibuprofen, icy hot, sunscreen,
I think
more
I
so
had
than
my moment.
before.
I think I had my moment a couple years ago when I hurt my foot.
Mm,
Um, and I realized um, this shit ain't going away very fast at all.
right.
Because, originally I thought, oh, I'll just walk it off. Because, that's
Hmm.
what you do when
Right.
you're young
Just
and dumb. You just walk it off, and then a couple days later, it goes away. But this was not going away. And so, like,
right.
I'm like, oh, god damn. So then I have to officially mark a check mark that I have to go to the doctor for everything. Because now, excuse me, when my foot hurts, I have to go to the doctor.
Right.
My hip starts to hurt. I start to wonder. I'm like, oh,
Right.
maybe I should go to the doctor. Um, but yeah, I definitely have some show days I wake up and like my back is sore. I've always had a problem with my back. If you watched us long enough, you
Right.
know that.
It's one of those things where now you breathe wrong and all of a sudden you've pulled a muscle. Like, you sneeze and you're like, ow. Like,
Yeah.
it's just and I don't know about, okay, I don't know about you, but I now have sort of the occasional morbid thought creeps in, because I start thinking about things like my mortality. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna die, right? Probably,
Mm-hmm.
and so I now have like the occasional sort of morbid thought about like what's going to happen to my like keepsakes and things like that when I die. Like, I have no biological children, and so my thought is, well, shit, now everything's gonna probably just land in and end up in a landfill, because who the fuck's gonna care about my
Totally.
shit? And I'm like, I have some stuff that's like family stuff that would probably make sense, because it's not specific to like my father. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's more like great grandparents, whatever. So I'm like, well, that those things I could probably leave to like my cousin's kids,
Mm-hmm.
and then they can do with it whatever. But I'm like, some of these things, I'm like, what's gonna happen? Shit. I'm like, I don't know.
I
Like,
do
it's just
have the occasional thought. I have that thought when I look around this room because and I have this thought because we have lost friends.
mm-hmm,
Um, and I have been the friend that has gone through a couple
mm-hmm,
of individuals' things.
right,
And I just remember the feeling that I got from cleaning
right,
up those things,
right.
that I wonder what that would be like. First of all, I know all of you would be like, "Ugh, yeah, we're gonna be in here for a couple days."
And
Um,
well, I'm like, and also too, like, because with the same sort of morbid thought, I'm like, okay, well, if something were to happen to me like soon, you know what I mean, unexpected, right?
mhm,
I'm like, because I still have things from Dylan, like the chandelier behind me is
mhm,
chandelier, the candelabra was Dylan's, I still have like pieces of jewelry that were Dylan's. I still have, so I like. I wonder sometimes too, like, if something were to happen soon, unexpectedly,
Mhm.
and my partner was like, all right, you know what, people just come and pick through stuff. If there's anything that you want, just take it. you know if people will be like, oh wow, like this thing was Freddie's, and like,
I would just have to let everyone know that I get the shoe
right,
collection.
just, we're gonna, so it is on here, and if it's on the interwebs, and it's forever. uh uh Felicia gets first dibs at my shoes.
I just need everybody to know that, especially the tennis shoes, because the older I get, the lower my
Right.
foot seems to get to
Right.
the
So
ground. So
Felicia gets first dibs on my shoes. Anything that Felicia does not want after that is
there's a
fair
couple suit
game.
jackets in there too. Mhm.
Okay. That's that you might have to fight over people. I don't know if things will fit anymore. But that's, yeah. So
I mean, but, I do think of things like that because my husband has said, you know, if I was to die, like, tomorrow, he would just throw all of this away. I'm like, "You could at least look through the boxes, at least. At
right?
least."
Let people come and pick some shit out. Like you have some stuff that people might want.
Maybe.
Like, I mean, the wigs alone, like,
Yes. They may
so it's
look
like
terrible on me.
I don't expect, like, things to be kept as a shrine or whatever. It's more
I
like
mean, but if that's what
I
you
would
wanna
I would
do if
I
that's
would
what you
like
wanna do, I'm okay
things
with
to
that.
go to people who would use them or appreciate them, and whatever. It's just that
Just
some
don't
of the
do an
things.
estate sale with me, please.
I don't have enough shit
I
to do
go to
that.
those
Like,
and they're
not
so
as like
weird.
I don't have enough non-drag shit to be able to do like an estate sale. Like, it's but like I
What didn't
also
work?
think about, oh,
Mm,
and
mm,
um some of the things that I think about that I need to be better at are curating and cultivating meaningful friendships. I
mhm.
like There are people that I really care about, but it gets hard to like schedule time, and sometimes you just be more deliberate about it. But then sometimes I also get comfortable at home, and then I don't feel like doing anything.
So we
It
have the
like it
same
get
problem.
right, and it's like it's hard. Um, and
Though I
then
do
what are
want to invite you that the next time you go to H Mart, since I work right there.
But I hardly ever go down on a weekday.
Oh.
But we can figure that out because we still need to go get some hot pots. So we'll figure that
Mhm.
out. I will make that happen. And so I need to be better about that. And like some, friends that we have in Tucson, it's
Mm.
easier for me a lot of times to be able to go down there
Hold
than for
on.
them to come up here. So I
What
need to
are
be better about that.
bits?
Like, what are
Hold on a
bits?
second.
Is that a Twitch thing? Um,
Yes.
And even with my body falling apart between my sinuses and all the other things that, happened because of fucking COVID, my foot, the arthritis in my elbow, like all the things that are just causing me annoyance at this point.
Mhm.
Like, I still plan on enjoying the things that I enjoy until I physically can't anymore. Like, there's still places I want to see, there's things I want to do, and like I don't want to not do those things. I want to do those things. I want to, I still want to travel with my partner. I still want to, do things with my friends. I still want to, do this stuff until my body has literally said no more. But even then, it's like if I still have the ability to move around, whether it's on a fucking scooter or whatever the hell it is, like, then I will figure that shit out because I don't want to be stuck at home and just watching everybody else enjoy life while I'm like not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to
Mhm.
be that guy. I don't want to do that. So, I guess the moral of the story is
Live life while you can.
right, like as much as you can to the best of your abilities. Like, keep doing the things that you enjoy. Like, even if sometimes mobility is rough sometimes, like if you can find a way to have an aid, or if you can find a way to, have something that helps you and you're still able to go do things and enjoy things, fucking do it. Like, you only so
Mhm.
the term "you only live once."
Mhm.
So I actually think that phrase is slightly incorrect, because we live every single day. We die
Yes.
once.
Yes.
We only die once. We live every single day. So every single day we have an opportunity to do something that we enjoy. Like, and exactly, like, if just because, I see people out there doing shit, they're like 70, 80, 90 years old, they're still out there doing things. Like, when I go to Disneyland, I see older people out there doing things, Disney bounding, and I
Sometimes they're
fucking
out
love
there
that. And I'm like,
dancing.
right.
I
I'm
love
like,
that.
I want to be that. Like,
Enter
even if
your
I have a
legal
fucking
name.
cane, like, even if, like, I want to be that. So those are my goals. My goals. And to
I'm
have friendships that I'm able to, like,
I'm sorry, I have good news for
maintain.
you. I'm not going anywhere. You're welcome.
Okay. Yay.
I
You want to
mean,
put a
that's
face on real quick?
I mean, I could have done that the whole time we were doing this,
You could
but
have. You
no.
could have. So,
No.
I
It
guess
looks like I
moral of the
don't have
story.
bits available.
Oh.
Um,
See, like, sometimes leaving the house definitely feels like a fucking challenge. Like, it it is what it is. And some, but I think that's part of the problem, is we get too comfortable, and then we're like, I don't wanna. It's like, I really
especially
want to go
with
see this
kids, I don't
person,
feel
but,
like
like,
loading the whole car with
oh,
people.
especially when you have, like, younger kids like you do. Fuck that. Like, no, that's
Like,
not like,
it takes us 30 minutes to get in the car.
uh,
So if I
no,
ever
thank
show up
you.
on time somewhere with the kids, that means that we took an hour to get in the car, maybe
Ugh.
stopped somewhere because, somebody's got to go to the bathroom,
Right.
somewhere, I, and then, wow. Anyway,
I know. I
but,
see. I see all these people, like, walking around with, like, little kids, and they have, like, or they're trying to, like, load the kids in the car, and they've got, like, 87 different bags, and they're coming out with, like, all these. I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good. I'm like, I am good. Thank you.
um, is it Billzilla? So it looks like I have not signed up for monetization on Twitch to receive the
Oh,
bits. I
why
will
the
do
fuck
that.
not?
It wants to put me through an interview or something, and I don't feel like starting that right now.
Oh,
I mean,
that's fair.
I'll click the button, but
No,
it
it'll
looks
probably
like
disconnect us. Who the fuck knows? All right, let's move on to some current events.
yes. Oh boy, the news just wrote itself this week.
That's why we
I
don't do, like, like the satire stuff anymore, because
Yeah, it
the real
just
life
writes
is
itself.
more.
Yeah,
It,
like I told
yeah.
people I don't need any April Fool's jokes because this life we're living right here, fool's gold. Fool's gold written all over it. You couldn't write this better. Um, oh, thanks. Yes, I'll have them ready for next time. It wants to interview me for about taxes, and I was like, oh no. Usually has
Lord.
questions that confuses me.
You were definitely missed
Thank
at
you.
Wild West Con Bill, for sure. For sure.
I didn't go this year, so maybe when all is said and done, somehow, some way, we will connect. But we're here every Wednesday.
Indeed.
First and foremost, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna attack the beast or the boobs full on. Boobgate. Christy Noem's husband, his photos of him being dressed in women's clothing with fake breasts were published by the Daily Mail. I just copied and pasted this. I do not want to say that. With the outlet allegedly saying that he had been living a double. Look at these
Right.
quotations. We have talked about fetish before. It's not a double life.
No, it is not a double life.
Where he chatted online on different forums with models. And we encourage and support sex work here, so I don't want to hear any shame.
The whole issue with them is that, you know, it's the whole double life thing. Oh no, he has a fetish. It's like, okay, living a double, like having a fetish does not mean you're living a double life. Just means it's something that you enjoy on your
Yeah, like,
downtime.
why can't it be included
Right.
in the scheme of things?
Right.
Also, this comes after dump truck fired Christie as the DHS leader. So,
And
and
mean,
she's devastated.
Right, I'm sure. I kind of just find it funny that the sex worker that he's been engaging with has just sort of been stockpiling this stuff, which I'm like, look, if you are going to make it your life's work to destroy other people because of what they do behind closed doors, you're fair game. I'm sorry. Like I don't have any sympathy. If your whole life is literally dedicated to making people's lives miserable and attacking people and, you know, doing
So you
things
think the
like
sensationalism can go back the other way?
it can. But I'm just like, I mean, if you're gonna make a career out of ruining people's lives, like deploying ICE and being a shitty human, I don't feel bad for you. I don't. You got
What
outed.
did he do? What does he do?
I don't. He's married to a terrible person. That's bad enough. If you are, here's the thing:
Oh,
if you
boy.
are married to a shitty human and you don't, as soon as they like out themselves as a shitty human, her shooting the dog would have been it for me immediately. And you know there were other things before that. That was just the first thing that really like caught everybody's attention. But if you stay with somebody like that, that's on you. That's on you. Just like anybody that is still
Devastated.
like anybody that like Melania still being with Twitler and like his children not being like, yes, this man is fucking awful, because they're also awful. So I have no sympathy. None. Zero. You deserve everything that you get. Sorry, not sorry. If you are not publicly denouncing these terrible fucking people regularly, then I have no sympathy for you. Sorry.
Or at least coming out against. Because I do know people that have parents or spouses that have said one thing and then they come over and they're like, well, I don't support what they say. I'm doing my own thing over here.
But you're still staying with the person that said that. You're still okay with going to bed every fucking night with this person.
There
I
are
couldn't do
people
it.
that way.
I couldn't do it.
There are
Like
people.
if my partner decided to just come home one day and be like, so I was thinking about it and, you know, he's not that bad, I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, we're done. There would be no discussion. Like there would, you know, I've decided to register as a Republican. Nope, we're done. We're done. There would be no discussion, there would be no nothing. Like, I am
So
not like, that's
where
no.
it was where was I reading this? I must have been around election time where there were people that weren't sharing their political views within their household, like
Right,
husband and wife.
right.
So do you think that they should keep that to themselves or
I don't I don't know how that, like, if
I
you
don't
are in a
understand.
household where you can't, like, first of all, you can't be honest with your spouse about whatever, or your parents or whatever, like, that's a problem.
Mhm,
Second, if you are worried that your spouse is on the complete opposite end of what you believe in, that's another fucking problem.
mhm,
Because sweeping it under the rug and, like, pretending it doesn't exist is just as bad.
mhm.
Like, I can't,
Hmm.
no.
I
No.
don't know. I don't have that. Let me disclaim this because some people like to just make up stuff. I don't have this problem. I just know some people that do,
Right.
or they've been with their spouse for a long time, like 30 something years, and they decided that they like cuckoo nuts over somebody that seemed like the obvious choice to me.
Right.
Um, but that was a discussion that was had is that people are not generally discussing that in their household or with their children, which I found very interesting because I remember growing up and we were talking about the different things that affected, especially as people of color, um, what affected me or what decisions to be made or how to vote. And it was just interesting to me that people are like doing tight
Mm,
lip now. Or you see your mom posting on Facebook, not my mom, but I have seen other people's parents posting about dump truck. And I think, oh, hmm, okay, okay.
nope.
I feel really bad for you because that is painful. So I don't know. But if that was happening in the household, I'm not sure how that she didn't. She's not devastated. I feel like she clearly knew.
Right. Yeah.
But the biggest gag of it all is the photo that is posted everywhere. The nipples are not.
One's like up here somewhere.
Yeah, they're
Like,
just.
that's, I see queens that do the same thing though. I'm like, oh, you have like
I
one
mean,
breast that's sitting
sometimes
up
they
here
move.
on
No,
your shoulder, and then you have one that's like tucked into your belt. Like,
or
you
if I'm
need to.
performing and I don't feel it move, then I just go with it. It happens. But I will say that um, there were many of you that were opposed online that said no. He's not welcome to the family because there were some people that were siding, so I say, um, that said, "Welcome to the family," and then some people were like,
No.
"No, he
Also,
definitely has the devil in his back pocket, and he's not allowed here." So, um, big old debates going on online. I would say he's not allowed here. Um, like you said, he would have to just do away with all of that
yeah, we're
altogether.
still not claiming him, and there's sort of a difference between being like having a certain fetish and then like it, like, no,
I mean, he didn't come
we're
out
still
as
not claiming him.
queer.
Right. We're still not claiming him. Not happening. Nope.
Speaking of not claiming things, oh, we talked about it, but I didn't type it on here. Um, Dump truck is being halted at the White House because there was a judge that said, no, no, you can't have your ballroom because we need you to you know, go through the channels to see if this is okay. Because if it's actually okay, then we'll do it. but if it's not okay, then we're not gonna do it.
Yeah, apparently, like, making any changes like that has to go through Congress or something, if I remember correctly. Like,
Oh,
you
you
can't
mean
just
like starting a war?
Right. Right.
Oh.
But also, there was the slip up in some sort of press conference where Trump said something like the military is building like a big old thing like underneath the thing. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to say that. Pretty sure the
Hmm.
military doesn't want you telling people that they're building a facility underneath your fucking ballroom, you dumbass. Uh,
Mm.
pretty sure that would be like a national security issue, but whatever.
That's
Mm,
almost like being in a movie and somebody says, okay, you signed the NDNA or NDA and you're not supposed to tell anybody.
right,
And then you go and tell it during the press conference.
right.
And you're like, what?
Honestly, never mind about an NDA for him. We just need a fucking DNR, and then oh, he's supposed to be back in Phoenix for another
Why?
turning point thing. Hey,
Why?
this is somebody. This is your chance. They will all be gathered in one spot.
Why? That's when Grinder goes down.
I know. And we need someone to take one for the team and just.
Grinder's going down.
Does anybody have like a
Now
terminal
the East
illness or
Wing is
something, and they
gone.
can walk into the turning point thing and click a button?
Hmm. But I think he was supposed to get that approved before he had a construction crew just
Yeah, he was. He didn't listen because he doesn't give a fuck.
so he just destroyed history.
Yep.
Also, that's where the first lady is supposed to kind of do her duties, though I don't know what she
Well, Jackie
does.
Kennedy's garden was over there, and that's been all like, well, who cares about what the fuck does Melania do anyway? She doesn't do shit. She does nothing. So,
Except for copy and paste.
right,
Anyway.
badly.
um, has anybody decided to torture themselves and watch the movie?
No, God, no. It's on Prime. Not a fucking chance in hell.
I just don't want
Even
that
as
to be suggested to me anymore.
no, I don't want that on my fucking algorithm. I don't want it to be
It's
like,
on my
oh, you
like
watch
when I
this, so
go on
here's
the
some other
thing,
like.
it's like up there and she's there.
Mm-mm,
And I'm like,
mm-mm.
no, no
And like thumbs
thanks.
down these things. Like,
I don't want to open it.
no, I'm not going to. I'm not. I'm just gonna let it go away. I'm just gonna let it fade into the distance and
I
just
immediately go to the
go.
next thing because I don't want to like accidentally touch it.
No.
Sounds like
Mm-mm.
we're trying not to talk toxic waste, which we're not. Anyway, so in all of this hell raising, we had a partial government shutdown, which took out TSA officers. Which there's a huge debate on if we need TSA, and I don't know if there's a big thing about whether it proves that it's improving safety or not. But um,
I'd rather have
TSA,
TSA than ICE.
yes, I would. You're right. You are definitely correct. TSA officers are owed over $1 billion in missed paychecks due to the government shutdown. Meanwhile, we're spending $1 billion a day in Iran. We couldn't pay these people.
No, because war. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's not a war. It's what is it? It's not a war. He's not calling it a war because a war has to be approved by Congress. So it is
What is that? An attack?
what's the word he's using? Just like technically, I think it was Korea and Vietnam. Neither one of those were wars; they were police actions.
How is this a police action? Please explain that.
It that's what they call them. There's different words that they use when they start wars that they're not supposed to start and don't get approval from Congress. So they call them something that's not a war, so that they're like, well, it's not a war, so that's fine.
So that NATO doesn't lose its shit and go, you know what, United States? We've
Right.
had enough. Anyway, so not having a paycheck for what? 3
A
weeks,
hot
4
minute,
weeks,
right?
is causing a lot of severe financial strain. And for those that couldn't hold on, there were 450 of those employees that resigned, and it's still causing severe airport disruptions. I
Mhm.
will say that I got a letter from Delta today in my email that was
Hmm.
just basically like, "We're so sorry," and they hope that um, we'll. I guess you'll still fly or whatever, but
Right. Please don't hate us.
basically,
Keep flying.
yeah, but it was basically blaming the administration without saying it.
That's fantastic, honestly.
I was like, yes, keep doing that. Yeah. Um, Continuing on, because this administration just doesn't quit. The U.S. Supreme Court on Tuesday tossed out the is it Colorado state's
Mhm.
law about banning conversion therapy, which
So basically, they've said that uh, conversion therapy is fine
that's what they say.
because that's great. It was an 8 to
Uh,
1 vote. 8 to 1. Only one fucking judge said this is not okay.
mhm.
Even the supposed like liberals were like, "No, this is fine. This is so not fine."
No, not at all. The
Mm-mm.
decision invalidates laws in 2 dozen other states too.
Yeah, that's such
Laws that
horseshit.
bar mental health therapists from practicing a version that talks of talk therapy that seeks to change a teenager's sexual orientation or gender identity. Meaning
Still
that
conversion therapy.
if you feel like you are having gay feelings, you go through conversion therapy. And some of them don't just talk, as we have seen on
Mhm.
several occasions. They go through the electric, um, what is that called? Basically,
Like
electrocuting people until they say, "Yes, I
electric
give
shock
up."
therapy kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um, and they don't do it to the point where it's like a shock collar. They do it to the point where people have like burns and things on their skin, um,
Right.
and on their genitalia. So,
Yeah.
um, this is crazy. The Supreme Court is also skeptical about Trump's decision over birthright citizenship.
You can't just be like,
Mm.
"Nope, we're gonna take this away." Like, you can't fucking do that. I don't know what the
Of
fuck is wrong with this country. This country is like, I
like a hypocrisy, just living.
and it,
Several justices, including the ones that Dump Truck appointed, aggressively questioned him on his effort to reimagine. I don't think it's reimagining, but
they're right. That's not
their
reimagining.
rights. Um,
That's such
so
bullshit.
we'll see how that goes because he was there today. Mm.
You can't just be like, "Okay, so you're a legal citizen. Okay, no, just kidding. We're gonna take this away now." You can't
So
do
speaking of
that.
that, the people that were approved for legal status have to can get their rights back. The dump truck administration must restore legal status for thousands of immigrants, according to this judge. In their ruling, the immigrants that came to the United States legally through the Biden era pathway,
Good.
they must be legally reinstated because
Good, because you can't just fucking take that shit away. That's not how that works.
I know
You
it's
can't just
not.
magically be like, "Okay, you're not a citizen anymore." Like,
That's
what?
like saying, like, "You know what? You can move in with me." And then one day I just come in your room and go, "You know what? You gotta leave." "What?"
Then Except it's like you can't do that.
Yeah, there's processes and things in order. Who knows? Who knows? And the fuckery continues. I'm gonna let you explain this because you got to. Oh, I
So
didn't put the other one on there. It's the
it's
drag shows
oh,
and makeup.
let's suffice to say that right now Ohio is a shit show. The Ohio House has passed several. They're
Bills.
basically anti-trans bills disguised as anti-drag bills. There's one on public drag shows. There's one on not wearing makeup that doesn't align, or wearing makeup that doesn't align with your biological sex. So if you're a trans man, then you can wear guy liner. If you're a trans woman, you cannot wear makeup because boys don't wear makeup. If you are a drag queen, you cannot wear makeup if you are a boy because boys don't wear makeup.
And
But if you are a cis woman who does drag, by all
oh, you can.
means, wear
Oh,
all the makeup. In fact, if you are a trans man who does drag, by all means, wear all the makeup because that aligns with your biological sex.
no
Congratulations, we
fucking
win.
sense. Makes no
Yay.
fucking sense.
It's because they always forget that we exist. They always forget
Wow.
we exist. And at
Wow.
this point, I'm just like, y'all are
I
stupid.
mean, right now it's a safety feature, I think.
I I mean,
At this,
we
at this
tend to
point,
fly under the radar.
it's a
I
safety
don't know.
feature.
So stupid.
Could it be the weirdest thing ever that they just let all of this go?
Right? Imagine if they were just like, gee, none of this affects me. Never mind.
Again,
Like,
again, I want to remind you that there are people that are houseless, can't afford groceries,
eh,
um, and their children are going to school hungry. But then again, they're going to a school that is barely standing.
eh.
All of
What's
these things right
important?
here.
No, no. Those things are not important. We need to get rid of the trans. As soon as we get the
Oh,
transgenders out of here, then we're good.
oh my God.
Because,
I
oh
can't
my
even listen
God,
to you
I
say
have
that word.
seen they were transgendering like crazy, and they need to stop transgendering. So we need to get the transes out. If we can stop the transes from transgendering, then
Well,
the
if you have a
country will be better and will
transgenderism right
fix itself.
now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But because that's a very weird
You're
word.
wearing lip gloss. You're
So I'm
probably illegal.
transgendering all over the place. I'm
You
so
are. It's
sorry.
illegal. That doesn't align with your biological sex.
I'm so sorry. I am transgendering all over the place. You're welcome.
I like transgendered like 3 times today. It was very like I tried to stop it. But my willpower was not. It was. I tried. I tried
Mm.
my hardest,
Again, the
and
colonialism has struck again because I have heard people say, like, with the power of God, you should be able to feel like your authentic self. And I'm like, what? No, no.
ooh, see, I had a conversation with God and she said, "But I created
Oh,
you
you
in my
called it a
image."
she. You call God a
Mm,
she.
I did. And like I said, she said that, I created you in my image. So,
I mean,
mm,
I can't fight a book.
and I mean, God was Jesus was created out of like
And look
what?
what they did to him.
Like
Jesus Christ.
n-
Oop,
seems like that's
oop.
so I mean it's kind of like
I'm so
eh.
sorry, everybody.
So sorry y'all, but God said no.
I promise I have some good news in here. So,
Uh,
on this day, even though they're seeking to challenge it, On this day in 2001, according to Pink News, just after midnight on April 1st, 2001, history was made in Amsterdam as the world's first legal same sex marriages were officiated at their city hall.
That was 2001. That's still before
25
us.
years ago.
Mhm.
When are we gonna get it together? Don't
Yep.
know. In other good news, um, does she just say low?
Hmm.
Low Colby, um, daughter of, famous entertainer Sasha Colby, a Hawaiian born transgender woman.
Oh God, here comes the transgenders again.
I hope she has
Damn
a transgender
transgenders
all
are
over the place.
everywhere.
Uh, she won Miss International Queen USA. Now, I need to do some more research into this. Does she go on to like the world
I have
one?
no idea. I have no idea. Not a clue. So I am the wrong person to ask.
Also online, they were saying that she was the first trans queen, and I no, she's not, because not maybe she is of this competition, but
Right.
not because there was somebody else. Is it Miss America, Miss USA, something?
I am I unfortunately admit that I am not really up with all
Are
of
you
the
not, as a
stuff.
trans person, you're not following the trans?
I should be, but I there
There's
no.
a lot of trans.
They're everywhere. I can't keep track of all of them.
I mean, as far as I know, that there must be so many trans that we are being affected and our economy is being affected.
Well, yeah, I mean, we fucked everything up. Sorry.
Well, and I told somebody at work that I think that people are looking at this the wrong way because some trans people spend a lot of money being their authentic self, which then stimulates the economy.
Mhm.
So tell me, how are we doing the reverse effect
I
to
mean,
the
if
economy?
you if you think about it, like the trans folks that do end up getting like medical intervention on their
Mhm.
bodies, right? So we're paying for surgeries, we're paying for medications, we're paying for
And you're gonna be
breast
on hormones for
augmentation,
life.
we're paying for um you know facial things, we're paying for Botox, we're paying for, you know what I mean? So like all of these things go back into the economy, but no, I mean, all we do is I'm sorry that we have fucked everything up so bad. We even
I'm
started the
sorry that
war.
oh, because we drive electric cars?
Probably.
Oh, I knew it.
Speaking of which, gas that the fries right by the house here is 4.99 a fucking gallon.
It was 5:15 earlier this week, so
I'm like, this is California prices. That's some bullshit.
no, theirs are at like $7, $8. They're having fun.
They were just over five when we were at Universal. They were just over five.
Oh,
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
no
But let's
thanks.
blame Biden. We're going to blame Biden for that.
But in other countries that have it together, Scotland is in a great position to become the first country in the world to end HIV cases.
Man.
Remember when we were going after that, but now we're not supplying people with HIV medications?
Now we're just like, whatever.
However, they warned that there's urgent action needed from the next Scottish government to reach that goal by 2030. We'll
I
get
mean,
kicking, sis, because,
hopefully folks can keep up that momentum. Like, that would be a stupid thing to drop the ball on.
yeah,
If you're able to
must
eradicate a disease like that, like, yeah,
get it together.
right.
In world news, I like to think that we're worldly here. some aspects. Um, Artemis 2, did I say the name right? Artemis?
Mhm. Yep.
Um, I think they're already up there. At the
I
time
think
that I
so.
wrote this, they weren't up there. Um, they did the historic moon uh, mission. 4 astronauts are on board the flight, which is the first crew on a moon mission since 1972.
Wow.
They're up there for 14 days, I think.
Damn.
And for the first time, the crew that's up there is now the women outnumber the men.
No, that's fantastic. That's some progress, I guess.
Yeah, we can't get
Hopefully
it
they're wearing the
together
right
on
makeup.
Earth. We can get it together
Right.
on the moon.
I mean,
They're due to
mm.
circumvent the moon in 14 days.
I always thought that like doing it the way that like fucking Bezos did and just sort of throwing everybody up there and bringing like that's stupid. But like being up there for like a good like chunk of time and like orbiting the moon or something like that would be so cool.
I think I would do not the quick 2 hour and then you drop back into the Earth's atmosphere, but maybe not 14 days. I don't know if you're put into a spaceship with like random strangers or your family or what. But they would have to convince me, I guess.
No, that's fair. I'd be down. I'd be like,
Plus,
uh,
it's predicted that it would be like $100,000 a person to go to
right,
like the
right.
moon.
Somebody want to sponsor me? I'll go up. What gigs do we have coming up? Oh, so I got roped into this weekend over at Brick Road Coffee. They're having what they're calling the Other Worlds Expo, and it's kind of cool. They've got like artists and things, so it's kind of like if you've been to their trunk or treat, like they have like the sort of like the artists and the makers and stuff like that. So think of that, but without like the trunk or treat portion of it. So they've got a
Oh,
like
so no candy?
no candy, but they've got like cool sort of alternative and queer artists and performers and makers and all kinds of stuff. And Drag Story Hour will be there. Um, and if you want to come by, Drag Story Hour is happening at 10:30. It'll be chill, nothing crazy, you know, but come and support an awesome local queer business and other local queer artists, performers, all that kind of stuff. Like come do the thing. It should be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm. Oh, we put
uh
them in the reverse order. That's what
I
I'm like.
it's
What's
fine.
going on?
I got it. I'm on it.
On the 17th, we have drag bingo and cats at the Phoenix Cat Cafe in downtown Phoenix. Because now we have to say this
Right.
in downtown Phoenix because
Not North
we are
Phoenix.
not at the North Phoenix one yet.
Not
Dare I?
yet.
Yeah, dare I say it? That would be awesome.
Right?
Um, I have to tell you that tickets they will sell out. And I'm not saying that to like be like you need to go buy them like
There were only a few left like a couple days ago.
there are
So
now 6 left at the time of this
uh,
broadcast. I am
6
saying that to
left.
protect I'm saying that to protect me and Freddie because our inboxes have this thing
Right.
like a magnet
I
every
should have
couple.
like we should set it like a like an auto reply. If you are messaging about these tickets for this, please don't. for all other for all
Please
other
turn
queries,
around.
please press 1. You're like
Please turn around and go buy your tickets
but yeah,
now.
there's only 6 tickets left. So if you are wanting to go and check that out, do the thing, get those tickets now. Don't come
Correctamundo.
crying to me when they sell out.
Yeah, we don't handle the ticket part. We
No.
handled this we talked about this a couple episodes ago, so I'll leave
Right.
that to you now. So,
Right.
anyway, Alice in Wonderland Drag Bingo at Drink Me Tea Room is on April 23rd, and those tickets are going by pretty quickly too. And no, I don't control those tickets either.
We don't sell the tickets.
If we sold the tickets, I probably still would tell you, no, you need to buy your tickets before they sell out.
Correct.
Because there's a reason why there's a set amount of tickets.
Correct. I'll put
So,
that out there. There's that
oh,
one. And then
and the flyer's designed by me. All of these, no, just the two with us
just the
on
two.
them.
The one for this weekend was not designed by you.
Mm.
So yeah. And then the first weekend in May, I, as my sort of normie self, I will be presenting at Southwest Love Fest, which is happening at, I don't know, go to lovefestevents.com, I think is what it is. I believe it's lovefestevents.com. And it doesn't matter whether you are actually poly, whether you're considering poly, whether you want to learn more about other things, relationship stuff. There are plenty of panels, lots of educational workshops,
That is
stuff like that,
correct.
lots of programming throughout the weekend that will go to enhance not your relationships, and if you're not just if you're poly, but if you're monogamous too, like there's but get your tickets for that and come spend a weekend with some awesome like-minded people.
Yeah, this would
Yes.
be the opportunity to get out of the house.
Right. I'll be out of the
There you go.
house.
There you go. It looks pretty affordable.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible. The only thing that sucks is they don't have like a day pass. They only have
Oh.
they only have weekend passes, which is unfortunate.
Oh.
But
Oh.
volunteer, if you reach out to Southwest Love Fest, the folks over there, if you volunteer, it will knock a percentage of your tickets off. So I think if you volunteer for like 5
Oh, it's in
hours, you'll get like 50% off of your tickets.
it's in a different place than it
Yes.
was last time. Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
So if you want to, if you want to go check it out, but you don't necessarily want to shell out the whole weekend pass, talk to them about volunteering, and you'll get a few bucks off, which is really nice. If you volunteer, it's like 10% per hour that you volunteer, up to 5 hours. So that's up to 50%.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
So.
Okay. Okay.
So that's that could be something. Felicia, you
Heard.
should volunteer and then come to my panels
Heard.
on Saturday.
Heard. Heard you.
Mm.
Heard. Also, you can book us for office parties, celebrations, and more
All the things.
within.
Well, I mean, look,
I mean, in this
as
economy.
long as it doesn't go like hardcore against my morals, money is money, I guess.
Yeah.
If you want us to come celebrate your, transgenderism with you, we can do that.
Oh God, that word just gives me the chills. The transgenderism, and we are giving the transgenderisms to their children.
Yeah, all the children. I
Mm.
hand the transgenderisms out like candy at Halloween. I give, instead of candy, it's you get a transgender and you get a transgender and you get a
Also,
transgender.
please inform your family and relatives that gender affirming care does not just affect trans individuals, it also affects people of multitude, including cisgender people. Because even the people that are, I watch a lot of the people getting like the skin reduction
That's
surgery.
gender affirming care.
That is gender affirming care, or
Uncle Bobby that, has the hair plugs and shit and the Botox and the facelift. That's all gender affirming care.
Aunt Lucy has those boobs. So
Gender affirming care. Mommy makeovers. Tummy tucks. Gender affirming care. Just throwing that
Just
out
want to
there. But
let you know that before we leave.
you're
Just
all
want-
transgenders.
Oh God. And
Everybody is a
somebody
transgender.
out there is going to watch this video and take it all out of context. Thank
Probably. That's okay.
you. And with that, I say good night. Should I dare try to press this button? Let
You
me
can
try.
try it.
What the?
What the fuck is that?
No, I
What?
pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. My bad. My bad. Good night.
Bye bye.